Let's make old school mac and cheese. Come on, let's get started. Now, this is my recipe. Just saying that, and I'm just sharing it with you. And I'm sensitive about my Anyway, let's get started. I boiled some regular elbow noodles, and I have a half a stick of cube butter. I put it in the hot noodles with some salt and pepper. And I also put in some cube sharp cheese melts. I don't use a lot of sharp cheese in my macaroni and cheese. Kind of gives it a bitterness or a bite that I don't really like all the time. I'm not using mozzarella in this recipe. A lot of people use that. That's on you. It does give that great cheese pull. So use whatever cheeses you like. The cheeses I've used is Monterey Jack, Gruyere, Colby Jack, and mild cheddar. I use an egg. If you use a roux, that's on you. If you use a cheese sauce, that's on you. I'm just showing you a classic recipe that I've been making for over 30 years. Also, I use evaporated milk and also a different milk for extra consistency. Heavy cream, whole milk, whatever you want to use for your milk. But the evaporated milk to me is a must for the creaminess. Also, I season my macaroni and cheese with salt, pepper, ground mustard. That's it. That's all I use. Now, on the holidays, if you want to get fancy, that's great. But I make macaroni and cheese every week. This is just a macaroni and cheese on a Tuesday right here. I'm not saying this is the best recipe you're ever going to have, but this will be a recipe that you'll probably use the most because it's delicious. It's great. It's good at any time. It even heats well. I hear a lot of people say, oh, you're going to put it in the microwave. It heats well. It's cheesy. All the flavors are still there. I layer it, put a layer of cheese in the middle, and put the rest of the noodles on top. And because there is an egg in here, I do foil on it, put it in the oven covered for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then uncovered for another 15 or so. And then I put it on broil to get a nice crispy top. I have not changed anything about my mama's macaroni and cheese recipe other than this part, parsley, I guess just for show. But this is just all you would need just for an everyday macaroni and cheese. Again, this is just a classic recipe. I wanted to share because everyone shows their macaroni and cheese recipe. I'm not here to tussle. It's delicious. It's pretty. It's good. You can heat it up the next day. Mine's never last. This pan was gone. I hope you try it. Look at it. It's still delicious. It's still cheesy. All the flavors are there. Have a good one, guys.